Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and today I kind of gave you guys, the deck list yesterday. It was Monday, for the 5-star Twilight Kuriboh deck, and honestly, I'm pretty amused with it still. Do want to do the test hand with you guys. It is better going second with this. And there's no better way to say Happy Tuesday than with a combos video. So let's get into this and let's see what kind of big board we're gonna build, you guys. And again, going second is just kind of better because again, it allows you that extra card that you really need to blow up. There's one of the cards we need. There's the other card we need. That's good. We can work with that. Okay, so right off the rip, what I'm seeing here is just both starting cards that we actually need, plus this, which will allow us to develop into Curry Babylon and also some big boards pretty quickly, my guys, as well as Multiply, which we can use later. Again, that's our 5, so we're going to draw for the turn. We're going to get the Monster Reborn as an extender. I'm okay with this. So real quick, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to do what you should do. First thing you should do is, obviously, our opponent went first, whatever. We're going to look for a zone that they didn't play to, and we're just going to summon Red-Haired Hasty Horse. That is our first play. Let me just kind of put these guys over here. Our next play will be to play our 5-star Twilight, somewhere that isn't that. And we will need to go ahead, break this guy, since he is a 5-star. We're going to place that over there. We will get to summon 5 monsters, and it is one of each of the Kuribohs. So let's Kuriboh, Kuribi, Ba, Be, and Boo. And then we'll just go ahead and shuffle our deck back up. So now we've got our 5 Kuriboh brothers. We're 2 cards into our combination. And again, yes, I said we're going to kind of OTK our opponent. And again, this deck has a couple of pathways to do it. One that I thought I could do that never actually came up was a double assembled Nightingale. That is never going to happen. So just real quick, between today and yesterday and me trying to figure out what the best climb is, you guys could totally use that as another free space in the extra deck. So just go 1/1 on the Nightingales or the Duelists. Sorry, play your single Zeus, and then just something else that you guys like. Shouldn't even matter. I don't even know why I'm shuffling it. That's too much shuffling. So the next move should be pretty easy. Now that we got this, we need big cards. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tribute Kuriboh for Curry Babylon. There's our normal summon now. And then we're going to link 4. So now that we've linked 4, we're going to be able to go into Saryuja. And one thing, sorry, let's condense the field a little bit. The one thing about Saryuja is that since we did definitely, absolutely, unequivocally, and unquestionably had 4 different names, we're going to get all the effects. So resolving them in order, we're going to go with the last effect first, which allows us to draw 4 cards. And then we get to choose to add one of these cards basically to our hand while sending 3 cards from our now hand, the 7, back to the bottom of the deck. So again, 5-star Twilight once per turn. Boo, it could happen. You don't need it. The Allure of Darkness, also not necessary. We'll be chasing a +1 the whole time. The Impermanence is probably the best option out of this one. My favorite thing to pull here would be like Geki or Feather Duster, and even Geki's sort of optional. So that'd be fine. We're just going to go ahead and grab the Imperm this time. So we'll just hide that. So now what are we going to do? We're going to look back to the Curry Babylon. So we get one effect or the other effect. We're obviously not using a special summon effect because we tribute summoned in order to play him. So we're going to use the second one. During the main or battle phase, we may return this to the hand. And if does, special summon 5 monsters. Again, same thing as our Twilight. And this will allow us to get Be, Boo, Ba, Bee, and Bo back. So now that we have absolutely filled our stuff up, I need you guys to realize we're back to a 5-card hand. with 6 cards on field. And of those 6, 3 of these Kuribohs, for no reason at all, I'm going to switch these two, are plus 300 due to Saryuja's additional effect, which is the first effect. We're going to hold on to the second effect. We're going to play Babylon back towards the end of this, just because we're going to start counting for numbers at that point. So let's start going for game. So right now, boarded, what power do we have? This would be 15, except we have an extra 9 over here. So it's actually 24, 24, and 28 for 5,200 points. Not quite game. We're going to get there soon. So what we're going to do is we're going to overlay 4. And this is why I said that we want the Duelists, because they're actually really cool. So we're going to go ahead and Xyz into our Duelist assembled Nightingale. Now, this is going to get 200 points per material, plus 300 points because special summoned to a zone Dread is pointing to, which means this card is going to be 1100. I can attack up to the amount of times as materials that it has. That is now 44. 44 plus the 28 is 60, 72 plus 3, 75. A lot closer, but nowhere near done. Now, you guys could just simply go, well, I'm going to play Curry Bandit due to Saryuja Skeldred's effect, and we're just going to call the turn there because it'll be at 18, and that's way more than enough. And you guys could be right, but like we've got some stuff, so we might as well play some stuff, right? So the first thing we could do is we could absolutely just hit multiply. We'll break the Kuriboh, and this will allow us to special summon Kuribohs in defense that are tokens equal to the number of zones available. So again, in this instance, it's 4. Again, you can't link to, or you can link tokens, but you can't Xyz tokens. So there will be no double Nightingale, even though that would be kind of amazing. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to start chewing up the field to go into something else. So real quick, you can go into an IP Masquerena. Because they are 2 non-link monsters, tokens will just disappear. We'll put those back on the stack. We've got 2 more left. The next move we can make is we can go ahead, we can take another token, take that away. We can go into, that's my hand, not my extra deck. We can go into our Link Kuriboh here real quick. Link Kuriboh is awesome. Again, we should be assuming our opponent has like 1 monster at least. And that we need to get rid of that 1 monster. So right now we've got 3 points worth of value. Let's go ahead and activate that instant fusion, get that sea monster of Theseus again. It could be whatever you guys like. I just really needed something that was 5 stars. And again, if you guys had ready fusions, this guy's still a target for that one too. At which point you could just run like a single ready, single instant fusion and just call it at that. So right now that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Use an opponent's monster for 5. You're going to have an Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Underworld Goddess of the Closed World is going to do you a couple of things here. Real quick, because we did use an opponent's monster, we did offload something there. This thing is going to be at 3,300 due to Saryuja Skeldred. And additionally, we can stop our opponent from special summoning from the discard pile. It also is going to have some immunity to activated effects that do not target it. And additionally, because IP Masquerena was used to make this, it could not be destroyed by opponent's card effects anyway. So it couldn't be destroyed and can't like be bounced or something. This is going to leave us with 3 cards in hand. Again, the impermanent's kind of negligible at this point. But we still have the Curry Babylon, which we can special summon back to the field. We still have the Monster Reborn. So then it just comes down to what your opponent still has. If they have a special summoned monster, it's as simple as you guys just summoning the Curry Babylon off of the Saryuja effect. And then you could immediately link 2 right here. And you guys could go into the Cerberus, discard the Imperm or the Monster Reborn, your choice, doesn't matter. Do what you do. Personally, I would probably discard the Imperm. And just go into like the Cerberus. Again, at which point you're going to chew these 2 up. Again, you could have brought back Link Kuriboh off the 1-star token, which would have also been fine. And then what you could do is now you can Monster Reborn your IP Masquerena. And since you're playing it back from the discard pile, you don't have to follow link zones. So now you've got an IP Masquerena just chilling there. which means we can make Appaloosa on our opponent's turn to stop a couple of monster effects, or we could go into something like a Unicorn doing a 2-1. If you held the impermanence, or if not, if you use the impermanence for the Cerberus, that's fine. Appaloosa would be your best choice during the opponent's turn. But real quick, what type of power levels are we dealing with now to make this considered an OTK based on Kuribohs? Guys, this is at 28. This was 4,400 damage here, so that is, again, 72. This is at 33, which makes that 10,500, which makes this 12-1. No, sorry, 12-4. And this one would make it 13,200 damage in one turn, going second with a Kuriboh deck. Again, this build, totally casual. This hand pops up. It pops up consistently enough. It was about a 48% of the time during the play testing. So it wasn't something I would absolutely take to a locals at this point. But by getting some better cards and upgrading this further, and you guys putting your own twists on the deck, I could see this being something that actually terrorizes some local tournaments and allows you guys to play very well. And again, it's exciting boards. Again, the next turn, should your opponent survive it, then you have an Appaloosa. Then you have 2 negates there. You're going to be able to use Saryuja's effect the next turn. It doesn't matter. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Still got your Nightingale. Still have your Goddess. Tons of plays. Very cool. It is kind of a glass cannon. There are tons of things that could go wrong. Everybody's been asking me about sideboard options lately. Obviously, one of the major things I would be putting in the sideboard here is I would put in Solemn Strikes, because those can help you counter Nibiru. Cross out Designator and Nibiru, obviously, to go at it that way. Just very basic things. And then, of course, just whatever your local meta is looking like. Or if you're, really spicy and you want to take this to regionals, look into what's topping currently. So this way you guys aren't underprepared. But yeah, this is my test hand. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If this helps, if you guys have been enjoying the channel, please do the fun thing and hit the subscribe button. Also, let your friends know about the channel so we can continue growing. And just most importantly, guys, have a great day. Go do something that's for you, and go enjoy the rest of your day, all right? I'll see you guys later.